Maga, do not eat that. It's shit.
I don't think it is because Big Daddy Trump said that this was chocolate ice cream.
This may be the greatest Republican self-own we'll see in the next 10 years. Elon Musk has so successfully brainwashed his own people that they now want to create a city called Starbase Texas.
I think a lot of us are understanding that there's not going to be a find out phase because one of the main characteristics of a cult is the inability to take responsibility or to recognize the fault of your group cult. My question is, most cults eventually end, obviously. Are we going to see an end to this? When is the end? What will it take for them to have this illusion broken?
Black Americans know damn well about worker exploitation and the myth of the American dream. They also know how to vote in favor of their own interests.
Hey guys, welcome back again to the channel. It's so good to have you. Thank you so much for clicking when you saw this video. So in today's video,
This may be the greatest Republican self-own we'll see in the next 10 years. Elon Musk has so successfully brainwashed his own people that they now want to create a city called Starbase Texas, a town where employees of a company work, governed by an employee of the company. I feel like there's a name for that. They want to create a company town. I remember those from the history books that I've read. Company towns were famous because the company owned all of the property, and because the CEO had sole authority over the lives of the people who live there and work there, they were able to make rules like everybody who lives there must go to church, and alcohol is illegal. One company town even banned dancing. But the most famous company town was Ludlow, Colorado. Does Ludlow ring a bell for anyone? About 100 years ago, Ludlow was a bustling coal mining town. But when these workers who lived in shanties and temporary housing realized that having your boss be in charge of your entire life was a bad thing, they unionized and they went on strike, which led the CEO to work with the Colorado National Guard to come in and declare war on the striking workers. In this attack, 21 people were killed, including the wives and children of workers. The government instructing the National Guard to work with the corporation? That kind of sounds like Trump's mass deportation plan. In fact, it kind of sounds like every single idea that Trump and Musk have ever cooked up together in history. And what better place to do it than in Texas, where history books are heavily revised to omit this kind of detail. But don't worry, as long as they don't, elect a armed guard to be the mayor, it probably won't go sideways. Oops.
Maga, do not eat that. It's shit.
I don't think it is because Big Daddy Trump said that this was chocolate ice cream. So it has to be chocolate ice cream.
But it literally smells like shit. Have you smelled it? It smells like shit.
You know, regardless of what it smells like, Big Daddy Trump said that this was chocolate ice cream. So it has to be chocolate ice cream.
Maga, did you read what's written on the cone? It literally says Trump's shit on the cone.
I see that. I see that. But Big Daddy Trump said this was chocolate ice cream. So it has to be chocolate ice cream.
So let us get this straight. All the evidence points to this being Trump's shit on top of an ice cream cone. It's literally labeled as Trump's shit, but you still believe it's chocolate ice cream.
Big Daddy Trump has Bibles. He sells Bibles with his name on them. So there's no way he would lie to me and tell me that this is chocolate ice cream if it's really his shit. I see the writing. I smell it. Yeah, I know all of that. I have observed all of that. But Big Daddy Trump said this is ice cream. So I'm just going to give it a taste. Turns out we've been eating shit all of this time. And all the signs were there, but we're cultists. So we went along with whatever Big Daddy Trump said. And now that we know that we've been eating shit, we're not exactly sure how to proceed.
Yup, this shit is finally going to hit white people. And I want to be super clear that when I make videos like the one I did about Vivek Ramaswamy's tweet, I know I do not need to speak to Black America. Y'all got this shit figured out. Black Americans know damn well about worker exploitation and the myth of the American dream. They also know how to vote in favor of their own interests, something white people are incapable of doing. And because social media likes to segregate us like we're in a prison yard, I'm trying to use that algorithm to my advantage and speak to white people. 53% of white women and 60% of white men voted for Donald Trump. And for some reason, they were so delusional that they believed only Harris voters were going to be harmed by Trump's policies. And yet, here we are in the FAFO time period where all of us are going to be hurt by Trump's policies, whether you voted for him or not. And that is why I will continue to spend my time on this app talking to my viewers, most of whom are white, about policies and data and how the white American habit of voting for the candidate that has the R next to their name is hurting everyone. It's not just hurting those people anymore, it's hurting Republican voters too.
Dude, we need Kamala Harris and the Democrats to lose because then people will see how terrible the Republicans are and then America will move to the left. The idea that things have to get worse before they get better is called accelerationism, and it's dangerously wrong. My name is Keegan and I'm an expert in the psychology of politics. Quote, there is now substantial archival research suggesting that during times of societal crisis, people are more likely to turn to authoritarian leaders and institutions for security, stability, and structure. When humans fear that they won't have enough to live, they start thinking in a zero-sum game type of way. And having that scarcity mindset makes people more conservative. Threats to the stability of the societal system increase politically conservative choices, decisions, and judgments. Remember how Bernie got more votes in 2016 than he did in 2020? People didn't see how awful Trump was and then moved to the left. Instead, Bernie did better when the failures of centrist liberalism were on display. Turns out, fascists being in power is not only bad for people, but for the left as well. I really can't emphasize enough, times of fear and anxiety and insecurity make people more conservative, not more progressive. So please do what's right, not only for people, but for the left, and vote for Kamala Harris. And remember that whom you vote for is only one small part of your political identity.
Maga has always been known as people who love to vote against their own right. They don't want to make researches. They don't care about whatever thing other people are saying, especially people from the left. What they care about is the fact that whoever they are supporting, whatever he tells them is what they are going to do. They believe in total from beginning to end. They don't want to even check, facts. They don't want to make research, go online, Google some words, some things that those people are always using to, talk to them. They don't want to even think about who this person was, how the person's lifestyle was in the past and all of that. They do not care. Once they are supporting you, right? Once you meet their criteria, that's all that matters. Every other thing doesn't matter. Magas are always out there for their own doing. They always vote against themselves and not against others, even though in their mind, like in their heart of heart, their plan is to vote against the other people, right? But if you check it at the end of the day, they are always voting against their own interests, against their rights. That's the thing they always do. And to see them complain right now on the street of Twitter, coming on each other's throat and all, that's amazing. And to even think that Elion keeps censoring some of their comments and all of that, that's another amazing talk, right? And them coming on the street of, TikTok because they feel that, oh, this is where we can actually talk about anything without being stopped. Nobody's stopping us. They can't really express themselves on Twitter anymore, so they're coming to TikTok to express themselves. That's on another level, right? And one would think that they are already on their finder stage and they will never think about, making wrong choices. But no, their wrong choices is embedded in them. This is something that they are all used to, okay? And they keep forgetting that you cannot eat your cake and have it. There's no way you're going to, give up your right for something as little as price of egg when this thing, that this is not possible. Even if you don't know, can't you ask questions? Can't you make researches? You just feel that, oh, because things, inflation is everywhere, there's recession, oh yeah, let's go and do this. Before you know it, you have gone ahead to vote against your own interest just because of price of egg. And now you guys are complaining, oh, Obamacare is going away. Oh, I didn't know Obamacare is ACA. You know, all of the things you just keep hearing from these MAGA people are very funny things that they say to themselves. And one would just wonder that, is it that these people didn't make research? Yes, they did not. They didn't care to. They just wanted it to be against people from the left, but they didn't know they were against them on their own selves. Okay. Anyway, guys, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section. From all the videos that you watched, let me know what your thoughts are. All right, I would love to read from you. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please do what, subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. I hope to see you guys on my next video. Bye guys.